This game could actually be the biggest release in a long time, especially in the survival genre. If you're into survival games, then this one is by far the most promising to look out for this year 2023. And I say that because this game, once you see it, I'm telling you right now, you're really going to like it. This title is described as an action MMORPG where your main goal is to survive and explore the open world. Some environments include secret Soviet undergrounds, factories, machines, labs, and abandoned settlements inside an island collapsing after a technological disaster. It will be a PvE focused game with deep character and weapon customization. I'm very excited to see this come through, but we also have to do our research. So let's do it now. They created their Twitter account in 2017, potentially meaning the start of this project, so about 6 years into development, and they've shown some gameplay and development progress as well. On YouTube, the oldest trailer I could find is maybe only a year old. So this game has been worked on for 4 to 5 years before they were comfortable sharing gameplay. But focusing back on the trailer, it reminds me of Metro right away. They mostly show the environment, which I think looks amazing. It's like a swamp combined with some forest and also part of the city. It is really noticeable they put emphasis on making it appear as post-apocalyptic as possible. And they succeeded. The trees look lifeless, cars are covered in rust from all the years after the collapse. I mean, they really set a great environment already. They also have some great pictures from 2017, really showing early game concepts, and from that we can see a zombie design of a dog. That's like their first picture, I think. When I was checking their Twitter, that's the first picture I came across. They also have a ruined bus station, a submerged ship, and the most impressive one, their winter season pictures. So if you played Sons of the Forest, they have kind of like that winter season, and apparently this is gonna have it as well, which to me is huge. And some great news to include for console users, Pioneer is planned to release on consoles as well as PC. So no matter the platform, you will be able to give this a try. Okay, now let's leave aside pictures and concepts and let's actually get to what we actually want to see. Gameplay trailer released 4 months ago. Starting right away, they show a little fireplace intro. Wow, so we kinda start in some kind of safe community. This is actually something I've always wanted, a friendly base where you can upgrade your weapon, character, change skins, and get food. Pack more stuff if you feel like you need it, and just many cool aspects that it brings. Then you can bring your friend along with you into the real world and explore what's left of society. And that allows us to see some of the enemies. They have a wide diversity of enemy styles, but they showcase some of the zombies and they move quite fast. The shooting looks very polished, at least to me. Now we get into the melee combat, and this is very important to get right. From the looks of it, they just did that. Dismemberment and gore is a clear mechanic of the game, and it looks pretty clean. Lots of fun with that gore system. There seem to be human enemies as well, which is another important part of the post-apocalyptic world, because that allows you to loot for high demand resources they may have. Weapons, food, armor, and more. The only bad thing I'll say is that animations can get a bit rough, but I'm 100% sure they'll touch that up by launch. At the end of the video, they showcase a few bosses. A guy with horns attached all over his upper body, some type of human, native kind of enemy. Then they have a very intimidating swamp mutation. And then a zombie with electricity powers. Overall, for a 3-minute trailer, we got shooting mechanics, melee combat, enemy diversity, bosses, a safe community, weapon customization, and human AI, all along the amazing cinematic environment. Not bad at all. Quite a lot for such a short video. During New Year's Eve, these developers sent a message through Twitter. They said, Happy New Year, comrades. We wish you a happy holidays, health, optimism, inexhaustible vitality, and the achievement of your goals. We in turn will make it even better because 2023 will be the release year for Pioneer. And that is by far the most exciting statement I've heard all year. And to me, it looks like a late 2023 release. Maybe October or something like that. They also recently showcased that there will be different types of human AI as well. Some will be friendly, which you can negotiate and trade with. And some will be hostile, which you'll need to eliminate, obviously. The most intriguing one to me is the Cult of Raven, or Cult of the Raven, I think. A mysterious dark cult known for its crimes, sacrifices, and mass terror of civilians. The cultists terrified all the inhabitants of the island,
leaving carcasses of crowds in the places of their multiple crimes.
I mean, these guys are so creative with those descriptions. So impressive. That description was so well done. Just imagine strolling across the map, exploring, and you see these guys looking at you. Moving on, their most recent showcase consists of another boss, called Hellbear. Part of his face consists of his exposed skull, and that enemy looks to be huge. Another intimidating design that I will surely avoid to fight without the right setup. Concluding all the details, this game is setting itself up to be insane if it delivers. It's just a fresh breath of air after so many unoriginal copies of games lately. This one definitely has its own style and stands out from anything else. We've never really seen something like this, and it seems to be doing great so far. They've done some successful closed play tests, and they also plan on giving us a free trial before the game launches. Kinda like a demo. Because this will be a priced game, not free of course. I'll gladly pay $60 or $70 because I understand they have to make money. I'm just so excited to see this launch and finally see a worthy post-apocalypse visually appealing game. Honestly, can't wait to see what's in store for us with this promising title.
Our new game, Pioneer. Now is the time to tell you more about it. In this video, we will talk about one of the key features of the game, combat system and character controls. We would like to mention that the game is still in development and some aspects are subject to change. Let's start with character movement and controls. We have decided to stray away from slow and clunky movement, often used in other more traditional survival games, and found a comfortable middle ground between arcade and simulator controls. So if you're coming from any familiar shooter game, you will have an easy time to adapt without losing any scope for action. You can successfully employ various tactics and combat roles. The same concept goes for other parts of our game, from inventory management to weapon usage. We want our players to have many possibilities without overcomplicating the gameplay mechanics. Speaking of items, and especially weapons, there is plenty to choose from. Almost every gun can be modified in different ways, and some can even be crafted from local scrap and wreckage.